I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
Hello and welcome back to Trüberbrook. I'm Tom and this is my walkthrough video series. We just entered chapter 3 in this dark void. Actually in this dark void that was at the end of the last video and also before. You can walk around and see some stuff, but like there is no real interaction, and if you don't do anything, apparently it just disappears, like you're just being thrown into the world. So I can't really, like, because this is my cutoff, like I can't really show you that. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, chapter 3, we just escaped, or no, we made it out of the Sanatorium Paradiso, and now we're gonna have to try and get back to Gretchen, which apparently is somewhere in this mine, I guess, right? So let's look around here a bit. Come on. Oh, you can't even go there. There's the hangar. Can I take this?
Maybe a trace of Gretchen's.
Oh, wait, what did he say?
Maybe a trace of... I hope she's reached the end of the cable car alive and well.
Well, if the hangar is there, so...
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
Okay. So what do we have here?
It's the same device as down in the valley. No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
It's this chain that he's talking about.
This chain is part of the cable car.
I'm not going to take that yet because then I'll have to... actually I can do that already. No, let's not do that. Let's have a look around first. So once you pick it up...
in which to shed tools.
You have to put it somewhere. Can I open this?
Locked.
Locked. So that's what I need this for.
Let's have at it.
That'll get us into the shed. And what do we find there?
C3H8. Propane. Highly flammable.
Very good. Let's take it. Okay, next. A pile of rubble.
Debris.
Oh, there's something in there.
People keep losing helmets all the time.
A helmet might come in handy. Okay.
It seems like someone wanted to avoid any misunderstandings. No chance. Solid oak.
Can't get through there.
Could end up blowing it to smithereens.
Yeah. Okay,
Stop.
that's the barrier here. There's nothing else to do there. Oh, I can record something.
Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite. She probably went ahead without me.
Can't do anything else, but there is something also. It is a belt. And a fire site. Campsite.
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm.
Fireplace.
Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
No, Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
Well, why? Okay, I think we got everything here, so let's look at this thing.
An old ore mining cart. Beyond repair. It is missing the fourth wheel.
Not for me, it is beyond repair.
It is missing the fourth wheel.
Oh, so I need to find a wheel still. Where was that now? There's nothing in here. Oh, there.
A rusty old cogwheel.
Let's take it. And put it there. And off we go.
Here we go.
So there is a little cutscene now. Okay. So, where are we now? Okay. We crashed the cart.
Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this.
What, the energy is empty or what?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, let's look at this thing first. Can't even look at it. The pickaxe, just take it. Okay. We have the wheel. Cogwheel.
Darn. My attempts at resourceful engineering have not withstood the test of time.
So let's use it with the pickaxe. And we get it. What is this?
Completely kaput.
Kaput.
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Can't take anything, but I can do this here. Look at that thing.
It gave up the ghost.
It gave up the ghost. Can you say that in English? Because in Germany you say es hat den Geist aufgegeben, which means it's broken, like beyond repair. Gave up the ghost? I can push this down. I don't even know if I have to push it down, but I just do it now. Because I can.
Away
right?
with it.
Oh yeah, I have to push it. Yeah. But basically what's more important is this thing here.
An interesting rock formation. It doesn't look too solid.
And down here...
That's a pretty deep drop. I can't even see the floor from here.
Like the thing is you can...
Can
well,
anybody
you can
hear
talk,
me?
Obviously not, but you can throw in stuff, like you can fish. He doesn't do anything like that. He can throw in the coin and wish for something, which I'm not going to do now because I did this before. And there is another place in the adventure where you can use that coin, and you need that for an achievement. So I'm not going to do that now. What I'm going to do instead is going to talk to the rock for whatever purpose. Okay, and then I'm going to throw the pickaxe at it. Means it falls down, and now I can do this here.
This valve is missing its rotary handle.
That's why I got the cogwheel.
Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved in this puzzle.
Another reference to Monkey Island 3. Or is it 2? I'm mixing those up all the time. No, that's 2 actually. So now let's open this, and as you can see there will be water coming out of it. Oh, come on. Wait, the pipe.
Years of decay made this pipe brittle.
Wait, I need the
It's almost
pickaxe.
coming off the wall.
I would have needed the pickaxe now. Ah, there it is. I still have that here. It fell all the way back. So... putting in some holes, and now that you have the water, like you open
There you go.
the pipe and you
Water,
have the water,
march.
and like I think the important part is that you take off this rock, that it sort of plugs the lake, and the water is rising then. Yeah, so that's the riddle here, or the puzzle, and the cart you need to get over to this side here.
Maybe I can swing over.
Not really.
There's some sort of light beyond.
Let's
Gretchen?
Richard? No. Let's go over there. We've done everything that we need here. La 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 la. A nice boat ride. I wonder why the water stops here at this level. Physically, that's an interesting phenomenon, but well. Okay, let's get out of here. And there's Gretchen. Tannhauser and Gretchen finally reunite.
Oh, you finally made it! I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
This woman is really impatient.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
Wow. Congratulations. I think you found your ritual site. I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No. For real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tannhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know? I found your camp outside.
Yes, I waited for you. But since it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead. Enough talk. Let's find a way to open this monstrous gate.
So as you can see, there are some scribblings here and there on these walls here, and you have to find like the right combination. Let's have a look at the door first.
I've been thinking, what if it wasn't meant to keep someone out, but to keep something in?
Let's find out.
Yeah, good idea.
We need to get that door open.
Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
There's also this thing,
Maybe this is some kind of activation device.
but it doesn't work yet, so I'm not gonna push that. There's the rope Gretchen came in with.
Did you actually rappel down?
Of course, how else?
Well, I could tell you a story about that. So, let's find the markings. One is here, that's the first one you need to look at.
Please light up these symbols.
That's Neolithic.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser, this is sensational.
Fallen asleep. Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault
Yep.
door. You see that afterglow?
So then there is one here somewhere. Two. Which one is it? I think it's this one.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Just a shadow.
Oh no, that's not it. That's up there, this thing.
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
So the next one is a Roman inscription.
Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
So basically you need to go through in chronological order. Neolithic, Egyptian, then there is a Roman scribbling somewhere here. I think it's this thing. Maybe.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to path of no return. Hogwash, you Romans.
Did you notice that other little light turning on?
Yeah, we have 3 now. We need 2 more. One is here. Those are runes.
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
There, another light.
And the last one is here. It's this thing up there.
What's that over there?
Interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Now there are 5 lights.
Yep.
What does it mean?
So basically, there is an achievement connected to these things. I don't know if you have to, like on the first try, get them in the right order, or like I did this shadow here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Let's just press the button and open the door like that. By the way, this door reminds me of Portal 2, obviously.
This looks promising.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall? And whoever built this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
Yes!
Well, at least this door opens properly, not like in Portal 2. Tannhauser and Gretchen make a discovery.
Let me find the light switch first.
The light switch, where was it? It's there. It's the only thing I can do now.
Let's take a look around. This is exciting.
Can I talk to her now?
Any idea?
I wonder
Did you see
who
that
or
pretty
what's
large
behind
particle
all of this.
accelerator?
Wow.
That's a sort of a bug. What?
Any idea?
I wonder who...
Okay. So first thing that's easy to overlook is this bottle here. That's what you need. In a moment. Then we have this thing here.
No idea what purpose they might serve.
This here.
We didn't even have anything remotely this size at my university.
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
And here we can open it.
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
Oh, we can't yet. I don't know. Let's look at this thing.
All sorts of strange gadgetry.
Can we record something?
That would probably destroy everything.
Putting the bottle on it, yeah.
What an enormous compound.
There's nothing to do there.
It seems to be defective.
There is a door here.
Error. Memory overflow.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
An opening mechanism. Of course. The door is blocked.
And we have another newspaper here. So let's look at that too. Convivial innkeeper vanished without a trace. That's the brother of Truda. Yeah, that he left. Rust instead of armor. That's about the armor in the Trüberbrook city center. Foreigner wins at Doppelkopf. Yeah, there's a foreigner who always wins, like Doppelkopf Club Rote Hochzeit. That's the Red Wedding, e.V. Reference to Game of Thrones, obviously. Wins over and over again. Yeah, you can read that for yourself, that part. And there's something here that I can't take.
I'd rather not come too close to this killing machine.
So let's look at the killing machine.
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system. As if the universe was out of balance.
And we can record something.
Error. Memory overflow.
I stumbled upon an impressive model of our solar system, yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the interstellar balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekperosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all.
Okay, so let's fix it.
Error. Memory overflow.
I brought back order to the universe.
So now I can take this thing here.
Error. Memory overflow.
And now I can open this door there. I think this started with when I stepped in there, that I could open
64
this.
kilobytes of main memory on isolinear chips? Good lord.
Error.
Well,
Gretchen,
Memory overflow.
this is the future.
that's obviously a reference to the Commodore C64. So let's look at it first.
Such a clutter in the back room.
And
Error. Memory overflow.
Seems you have a RAM
Could you
module
please
loose.
turn off that
at the
noise?
motherboard or whatever that is.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
I can't see you. Who's talking there?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station. Please identify yourself.
I'm Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
No. We're gonna talk to him, and he's gonna open the door for us.
Can't you just open this door for me?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel.
My name is Tannhauser. Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
What kind of station is this?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot.
This conversation reminds me very much of the conversation, like there's lots of references in this chapter, I think. This reminds me very much of the conversation that, I don't know the name of the guy, has with the bomb in Dark Star, the movie. Go and watch that. It's from the 70s, I guess, maybe even 60s, and it's one of the best science fiction movies ever, believe me. It's hilarious, and you gotta watch it if you haven't seen it yet. Dark Star, remember that, yeah?
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Streck and Dr. Römmler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
It's me, Dr. von Streck.
Negative. Your voice patterns don't match Dr. von Streck's.
I'm telling you, these things are of no use at all.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
To be honest, I don't think they'll ever come back.
Dr. Römmler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Römmler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
The question is rather if you believe them or not.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
That is the point. You simply can't.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's smoking.
Let's open it so that we can cool it down.
That hit the spot.
Any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish. I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
Acquaintance?
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Römmler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
Totally.
Your best and only true friend.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again.
I'll be back.
Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Scout's honor.
Processing. Processing.
Access granted.
Aha. So, that's the end of chapter 3 already, I think.
It's the Saturn portal. You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole!
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue.
Tannhauser and Taft are now in the same boat.
You're staying here, chums.
Huh.
You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
No.
Okay. Nice laughter.
Bye-bye.
It's not the end of chapter 4 yet. Only in a
Some
moment.
people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, you should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing. Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes, and a few doodles.
I needed it to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me, to help me get home.
She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon? A geological vortex? A high-intensity meridian? A cosmic G-spot? It is ancient. There is a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave, get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die, simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement, to get you here.
No way!
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula, your calculations, to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful. Which is what she's doing right now. Enough talk. Let's move.
Yeah, enough talking, for sure. So, where are we going now? To chapter 4. So I'm saying thanks, Transdimensional Homesickness Blues, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. No, wait, actually I'm gonna play through this part here a bit.
This is getting boring.
Like
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tenhauser.
there's always something somewhere if you walk there. Like here, for instance, this guy, so I can talk to
You
him.
are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
And that's it, basically. Yeah. There's always one person you can
Did we
talk to. sort of.
seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try. How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
I'm gonna go.
Please,
through this
I
still.
need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam, you see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
Can you elaborate?
I'm not an expert, but, well, I think it's coming from the neural network making up your consciousness. It temporarily disintegrates during the experience and then suddenly reintegrates. The real world, its outlines become somewhat twisted, warped. You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now that I think of it, yes, there's a certain peaceful quality to it. And a deep realization of cosmic quality when you see yourself reflected in the universe. It is an extraordinarily distinctive sensation. You have to try it sometime.
Like, say, an insubstantial, incorporeal blackness? Somewhat energetic? Astronomical? The void?
Exactly. How do you know that?
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Listen. I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking now. I can't really cut now. Tannhauser and Taft prepare for their mission. So I'm gonna do that after this is done, and then I'm gonna cut to the next video. So that we have a
I went
proper
over your plans, and I think I get the
cliffhanger.
idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Oh,
Don't you say that.
so sentimental.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now.
Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching again. Yeah, my next video I will solve all the puzzles in chapter 4, which are quite a lot, and it might be a long video, longer than the videos I've done so far. So I hope you'll check that out. Until then, I say bye.